officers to be in the high crime areas. You know, it clearly bugs me how this administration has set up a South Side task force, and all of the crime is definitely on the North Side. So, because in all of the Stop the Violence rallies, I really don't see, you know, any white people coming out hollering about stop the violence. You know what I mean? It's mostly in the black area on the West Side. And I clearly say this, and this is to all the people out there. I really believe if it had been 90 white homicides within a year's period, that clearly the National Guard and their mother would have been up in here, had everybody on lockdown. So I feel like that the black lives are just the same, that we should treat them just the same. Now that's just my opinion, but I'm clearly not far from the truth, because just in certain areas I don't think people would put up with this, and it has to stop, you know. Mainly it just has to stop. I'm sick of it.
Okay, considering the crime rate in our communities, the SAFER grant is due to expire next May, and what would you do to suffice for those police officers that may be lost if once that grant is exasperated?
Well, the first thing I would do is reapply for the grant to keep them there, definitely. But any grant that would limit the police protection to one area, like this Burns grant, I would have to look for something else, because I just can't protect one side of the city and not protect the other side. I have to protect the whole city together as a whole, because that's what I am over. So definitely I would reapply for the grant, hope and pray, and if it doesn't fall through, then I would make adjustments. But everyone in the city would have the same amount of police protection, definitely.
Okay. What do you envision in regards to our community projects, community centers, our Parks and Recs department? What do you envision that we can do with those to better our community for our youth, as well as our seniors and everyone in between? What do you envision as far as your administration to do with these areas?
Well, another thing that my administration will do is, first of all of these historic grants that downtown has used to build themselves back up. Civic Park is an historic district. I don't know why the present administration only took one historic district and used grants for, when clearly you can use them for all historic districts. Civic Park is a mess. I am going to go to every historic district in this city, get the grants like the grants were done downtown, and put them in those areas and build those historic districts back up. That's definitely what I'll do.
Okay, do you support public access television, and if so, would you fight to make sure that our studios and other services just like that are brought back to the city of Flint?
Is that your question, or is that Mr. Harris?
That one is my question.
Okay, all right, but you know what? I do support public access. The people need to hear from the people that they elect, and this is what it's all about. You know, you listening or hearing from that person one-on-one. Some people can't come to the council meetings. This is the only time that they are able to listen to what people have to say. And I'm hoping for a fact that, you know, they're really listening to me today, because clearly me getting in that mayor seat, their life is going to depend on it, because no one is safe in this city with this present administration in there. Clearly no one is safe. So it's not about a budget. You know, he cut the budget. He cut police for the number of people in the city, when he should have cut police for the number of crimes in the city. If that's the case, we'd have kept the, you know, the present budget to what it is. So.
Okay, if you were elected mayor of our city, what would you say is the most important issue, and how would you plan on resolving that issue during your administration?
And clearly, I just spoke of it as the crime. Crime is the issue. First of all, I would go to the public and say, hey, do you want a public safety millage? Here it is. Let's put it on the ballot. If you vote it down, then clearly life goes on. But I would not go into a situation and not offer the people a right to their safety, the democratic right to their safety, like this administration has done. That's the first thing that I would tackle, and that's how I would tackle it. If they voted down, then I would use my appointee funds also to bring officers back on the streets. I would go inside of the budget line item and see where I can chip away at this and chip away at that to bring back funds to bring officers back on the streets, and guarantee we would have some officers on the streets.
Okay, quickly, how will you increase the citizen participation in the decision making that goes on downtown and goes on in City Hall, as well as your office if you were elected to the mayor's office, and if so, how would you do that?
Well, clearly, my open door policy will be every Wednesday like it is now, but it's going to be after hours. It's going to be in the pavilion behind City Hall. Everybody in the city is welcome to come down, and I will sit there for at least 2 hours with my staff, and whatever concerns that they have, they will be able to get it written down, and I will promise to get back in touch with them within a 2-week period to handle that process. This is what we have to do. We have to get the people together as one. It's going to take us all together to cure this problem. And also, I will have events, outings and stuff to where I will go to each side of town, set up little different gatherings to where we would eat hot dogs and the kids would come out. I mean, we'll all just have fun, and then we'll get to talk to them.
Okay, that was your time with Mr. Davenport. If you want to vote him as your next mayor, make sure you cast the vote when it comes time. And if you need any more information on any of our candidates, make sure you log on to spectacleproductions.com. We'll see you next time.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, girl, Nicole. Good luck on the play tonight. You're welcome. What's up, guys? Now you're gonna make sure that you return those on Monday, right? Thank you. Oh, nice.
We'll talk to you for a second. Go ahead, give me water. Come on, let me get your water. Get out the way. Hey! Alright, please stand back, sir. We're just dumping a little extra sewage here. I hope those shoes aren't new. Oh, God. Hey, Shannon.
Oh, hey, look, that's my sister. Hey, Nicole, isn't your dad supposed to be here? He's coming. He promised. I trust him.
Showtime, guys. 1 minute. boss. Give me a shift this Saturday.
Did you promise you'd take me on a proper date? David, it's Mom. Dave, you owe me money.
Hey, Mr. Sims, I just want to remind you, you owe me 13. Mr. Sims, you can't keep on pulling this off, man. I need that money.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
1, 2, ready, go. Gonna pull the stops, gonna make it go. You're living on a wing and a prayer. Gonna put them things together. You know it's now or never.
I wasn't always this good. I had a lot to learn. I had to practice. And practice. And practice. Until one day, my dream came true. Sure, it wasn't easy, but it was worth it.